Hello to all my Georgia Bulldogs fans out there. Welcome to the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show. My friends, let's get right into this video. This is going to be a fun video. And for me, it's going to be called the Georgia Bulldogs, The Streak. And without a doubt, all my Georgia Bulldogs friends out there, you know what I'm talking about. I am currently talking about the 29-game win streak for the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, when you look at this streak, we're talking about Georgia, which right now is 11-0 against AP nationally ranked teams. Also, they're 6-0 against teams ranked in the top 10 in this 29-game win streak. Phenomenal. 24 out of the 29 games in the streak has been won by double digits. My friends, that's phenomenal when you stop and look at that. You know, we are talking about a Georgia Bulldogs team that own back-to-back college national football title championships. 2021, knocking off the Alabama Crimson Tide by the score of 33-18. And just last season, 2022, this is not an error, beating the TCU Horned Frogs 65-7. So my friends, we are talking about a Coach Kirby Smart team that right now, they got it going on. Okay, we're talking about a Coach Kirby Smart team that, in my opinion, very focused. But when you look at this team, okay, this is a team that right now everybody is gunning for, okay? Everybody is saying which team out there is going to stop this win streak. Well, 29 teams have tried and 29 teams have failed. Again, you know, we're talking about a Georgia Bulldogs team that has set a record in the all-time in the SEC with 29 consecutive wins. Now, back in the late 70s, I believe, it was the Alabama Crimson Tide that had something like, I believe, 28 consecutive wins, and then they were going for 29, and then the Mississippi State knocked them off. So, nonetheless, Georgia Bulldogs just setting all kind of records anymore. And when you look at this team, in the 20-game win streak, on average, they have beaten their opponents. This is amazing, my friends, by a score of 40-15. That really jumped out at me. And when you look at this 29-game win streak, Georgia has not trailed in 16 games during the 29-game win streak. That is amazing. So, my friends, you know, I don't want to hear, this team got lucky and this team should have beaten them. A streak is a streak no matter what. Yes, does luck play a part of it sometimes? Yeah, but when you look at this, this is all basically, without a doubt, true talent and a very, very rich in tradition football program. Now, you have to admit that in this 29-game win streak for the Georgia Bulldogs, they are sitting beside 3 other teams in the history of college football that also won 29 straight games. And here they are. Miami Hurricanes. From 1990 to 1992, the Miami Hurricanes won 29 straight games. From there, we all know Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers. 2000 to 2002, Clemson, 29 straight wins. And from 2012 to 2014, the Florida State Seminoles also accomplished this feat with 29 straight wins. But my friends, this is only epic. that the Bulldogs jumped those three teams that I just mentioned, Miami, Clemson, and Florida State, by winning their 30th straight game coming up this Saturday by knocking off their SEC foe, the Alabama Crimson Tide, in the SEC championship game. Now, it even gets better. Georgia also extended their school record for consecutive regular season wins to 39 straight regular season wins, which leads all of the FBS school. So, my friends, we're talking about, in my opinion, this is a dynasty of numbers that I just threw out there. Okay, it really is. And I know a lot of people say, for me, Buckeye Vinny, you're an Ohio guy, but you're covering Georgia a lot. Well, you're darn right. We live in a free country. I'll cover whoever I want to cover. And the big reason is I love college football and what it stands for. And when I see a team like this, like Georgia, that has just put up, gaudy numbers like this, yes, I am going to cover them. I have the utmost respect for the Georgia Bulldogs football program. I have the utmost respect for Coach Kirby Smart. And let's be honest with you guys out there, that, and you girls, that when Coach Kirby Smart first came on the scene, okay, his first year, my friends, it was nothing to write home about, okay? He won 8 and lost 5 as the Bulldogs' first-year coach. And I'm sure everybody was scratching their head thinking, are you sure we got the right guy? But now you see that it took a little bit of time, but yes, you do have the right guy, without a doubt. Now, moving on, and it gets better. The last 3 seasons, 2021, 2022, and 2023, the Dogs in SEC play in those 3 years combined, 24-0. My friends, does not get any better than that. And, again, it does me a lot of, it's an honor for me to cover the Georgia Bulldogs. Number one, with stats like this. And I'm just going to say this. Like I said again, I'm an Ohio State Buckeye through and through. And when we battled last year in the Peach Bowl, and so many of the Georgia Bulldogs fans out there embraced my channel last year. And they did, and you know who you are. Each and every one of you. And I thank you for that. But not only did you embrace my channel, but you embraced the team that I love, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And how many of you said that the Buckeyes are a class act football program? How many of you said what a gutsy team that we had last year, battling the Georgia Bulldogs right to the final seconds of that game? Georgia obviously went on to win that game 42-41. But, it told me a lot about the Georgia Bulldogs fans. I already know about the team. Phenomenal team. But it told me a lot about the Georgia Bulldogs fans and how they are. And, it's a pleasure covering the Georgia Dogs, like I said. But it's more, for me, of a pleasure when I have become very close to a lot of Georgia Bulldog fans out there. Whether, obviously texting, when you comment to me and I comment right back, and some text, yes. So, for me, it has been awesome with this 2023 college football season, without a doubt. But it only gets better, my friends. So we're talking about a streak of the Dogs, 29 straight wins. But do you know this? In the last 46 games that the Georgia Bulldogs have played, last 46 now, their overall record, my friends, this is amazing for college football. 45 wins and only 1 loss in the last 46 games. Tremendous. Just totally tremendous. And in that 45 out of 46 wins, Georgia has won 15 straight road games, which leads currently the FBS right now of most wins won on the road. You know, like I said, this has been a blast for me. Obviously I'm a sports fanatic, love sports as a youngster. And when I first started my YouTube channel towards the end of 2019, it was, what am I going to do to get sports fans out there like me interested in my channel? And, I did a lot, experimented a lot with certain things. And obviously it started out for me was focusing on my boys from Columbus, Ohio, okay, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And then I figured, well, that's all fine and dandy, but now I want to branch out, okay, to other football fans out there. And like I said, my friends, when we ended up meeting and matching up with the Georgia Bulldogs in the Peach Bowl last year, number one, what a tremendous game. Has to go down as the best Peach Bowl in college football ever. Seriously, ever, that I've watched. And believe me, I watched, from a youngster, a lot of college football. Okay? But, again, and then just the fan base out there, how the majority of the Georgia Bulldog fans out there, how they truly stick with their team and with their coaches, and how they back them. Now, obviously, fans, a lot of them are Monday morning quarterbacks. Well, I would have done this. Instead of going around the end, I would have taken it up the middle. Well, it's easy to say that, okay, when you're not out there doing that. But for me, the majority of these Georgia Dog fans out there, and I mean this, you got it going on, okay? And what I mean is, talk about supporting your team even through the tough times, okay? Like what's going on right now with my Buckeyes, losing 3 in a row to Michigan. Does that mean I'm going to wipe my hands of Ohio State Buckeye football? Absolutely not, okay? It's just like life, pushing through and getting through the hard times. And now, if you're a Georgia Bulldogs fan, this is the best time right now. And I truly mean this. Back-to-back college football national titles, 29-game win streak, 45-1 in the last 46 games, and some are saying, my friends, a possible three-peat. We shall see. So, all my Georgia Bulldogs friends out there, it's been an honor covering your team. It's been an honor to get to know many, many of my dog friends out there. And like I said, you know who you are. And I thank you so much for giving my channel a chance. And thank you for all the very kind comments that you throw my way. I sincerely mean that. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel Sports Show. Please smash that subscribe button. Always free to do so. If you like this video, which I hope you do, please smash the like button. And like always, please comment down below. You know Buckeye Vinny here. When given time, I will definitely try to get back to every single comment. Like always, peace out. God bless. Keep the faith. That's all Buckeye Vinny has. I'm out of here. Georgia Dogs, 29-game win streak, looking for 30. I'm out of here.